So 63-36 is the score. Final seconds here of the half. They took a point away and then three from Jalen Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander finally ends the run of 8 straight misses.
It's taken away by SGA. Again, he was top 5 in the league this season in steals. Here it goes. Rocket lays it in.
The biggest thing in your first playoff series is adjustment. And game 1, boy, to have that be your first ever experience in a playoff, and to be able to keep his head as SGA is so smooth with that left hand. We're going to go for a little 2-for-1 here.
Bonus situation for both teams. Both defenses are out of fouls. SGA steps on a dime and hits.
Just all in all, this has been a Memphis showing that I don't know if many people expected.
SGA cash money from
The paint, as Bane just did before the Thunder defense was set up. They got to get him going in transition to get some rhythm.
both teams shooting really well at the start, and that continues. OKC now 5. And this franchise campus needed to see him for all of about 2 months before they gave him that 4-year, $80 million extension just before Christmas Eve. Wanted to lock him up. SGA, little hesitation, maneuver, steps back, just masterful.
And the great Kobe Bryant always said,
In that OKC locker room were upset that Dort was not selected as a finalist for the Defensive Player of the Year award. This season he has been tremendous at that end. SGA connects.
and moving Scottie Pippen.
Bruce Williams has hit a couple of desperation threes, and it's back to a one-score game. And this thing ain't quite finished just yet.
SGA has had several opportunities to turn out the lights. This Grizzlies team, let's see if he can do it on this possession.
So here's the Bruce to play straight up here. It's not the foul. Gilgeous-Alexander steps back and buries it.
Situation. They had come off a sweep in the first round. Williams, no. And then played Dallas game 1 second round. They beat the Mavs 117-95 in the opener. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, so smooth. It again. And miss it again. Rebounded by Gilgeous-Alexander. One-on-one over Murray. He's fouled. Williams gets it in. Gilgeous-Alexander trying to turn the corner on Gordon. He'll step back. Smooth operator.
And it's so hard.
Missed it. Dort the offensive rebound. There were no white jerseys in the area. Hartenstein hands to Gilgeous-Alexander. Step back chain. Bottom. It's a three. Tracked down by Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder shooting 62% from the field. SGA wants to clear the area. The fade is good. 9 to shoot. Nice screen, Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander. Off balance, Baker goes. That's difficult.
That was a tough
Dive. Jab, jumper, splash.
for the Thunder. Murray switches on to Gilgeous-Alexander. On the cross, got to the rim and laid it home. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with his 4th field goal. As soon as he gets that angle on, that was big-time defense by Alex Caruso in transition. Gilgeous-Alexander with an in-and-out dribble on Murray. Got to his spot. Yeah, he checks in at the office. That's one of his most prolific.
The lowest combined first quarter in playoff history. What do you attribute the low scoring affair to?
Both teams want to get stopped right now, and it's probably the closest thing you'll see to a back-to-back in the playoffs. Late game OT. Off the twing, Gilgeous-Alexander raises up and got an auspicious bounce for the bucket. The lead is up to 3. So, taking that pass away, but everybody, that's a big mistake from Denver to start after that timeout. Gilgeous-Alexander with the midi. Knocks it.
They averaged 32.7 in the regular season. Back in. Square. And that's his play right there. Great spacing. Defending the win. Thunder can grab the lead. Stop and go. Gilgeous-Alexander. Okay. Knotted up at 100. We approach 2 minutes to play. Switch out front. Gilgeous-Alexander with Murray. The back end. The fade.
Head in disbelief. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander, step back three. It's good. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with his first 3 points. An 18-3 run. The only points for the Thunder again at Dort. Buzzer beater. He got the 3 for Denver. Gilgeous-Alexander with a sidestep and score, plus a foul. Chance to tie it at the last.
The mindset. Even the proudest player who will never give up.
Well, let me say this. 25-point leads have been given up in this postseason. Going into the fourth quarter, I was a part of it. As you see, Shai.
SGA pulls up and knocks it down.
The Thunder keep their players in with this lead and 9 minutes to go.
Pulls up, Jumper, got it. 32 points in the biggest game of his career.
Well, Mike, sometimes you don't have to get to the clutch. The reason why we have those numbers is we want to see how efficient you are in the last 5 minutes of a close game. But if you're efficient in 48 minutes, you don't need that. While it didn't work out there, Mike, you're starting to see the Minnesota side. When Hartenstein is away from the rim, those bigs from Minnesota can eat.
Lethal from mid-range. Difficult for Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, pulls back, and stumbles a bit. Count it at 1. 10-point lead with 5 to go. Plenty of time for Minnesota. Gilgeous-Alexander jumper.
And that's why you have to pressure him.
Has it. Under look to push. Gilgeous-Alexander pulling away. Off the back. Banks it home. 9 straight points. Shot rattled around. Won't go. Gobert taken away by Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander again with McDaniels. Falling away. Got it.
Little zone of their own. Nice calm shot by Jaden McDaniels.
On the drive, SGA pulls up, jump shot is good. 14 for the MVP. About a 5-second difference shot clock in game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander with 3-pointer, knocks it down. With McDaniels right there. As we're under the 2-minute mark. SGA inside, and Johnson lays it in. Gilgeous-Alexander already 3 assists. Jump shot bounces around, the soft touch. Those are his first points. Getting some minutes again with the deflection. Another forced turnover. Game 3 was the first time in the entire playoffs that OKC's opponent had less turnovers than they did. Gilgeous-Alexander, nice spin move, jumper's good.
Well, that was their 5th turnover, and a couple more.
Both teams shooting lights out to start. Gilgeous-Alexander steps back, calmly nails the 3. He's 5 of 6 from the field. He's got 11 rebounds. OKC 16-8. Randall guarding SGA, has some room. 3-pointer, it's good. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander 3 with 7.5 remaining. Reed picks up SGA, who tells Dort to go through. Pull up, jump shot, got it.
He's got one man to beat.
And here come the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander. Under fans a little nervous, so they're trying to get walls going. SGA pulls up. The mid-range maestro does it again.